Hello, everyone. That sounded creepy. Sorry, I'm still kind of setting up. Don't know if this adjusts the microphone at all. If anyone's out there in TV land, let me know if I'm crazy high in terms of audio levels. I'm adjusting. Okay, this is just me being weird because I'm testing my microphone because I changed the settings a couple of days ago. So, welcome to another live episode. It feels like it's been forever since I talked to you guys. I took last week off, spending time with family due to Christmas, New Year's, all that good stuff. But today I want to talk about, since it's 2021, by the way, welcome to 2021. We finally made it out of 2020. So I figured the best way to start the year in terms of a stream would probably be just to set some goals. Now, I've been on YouTube for, as of this year, probably going on close to 5 years. I think that's in I want to say like April. And so I figured I need to set some goals because YouTube has always been something that I've done as a hobby. But as I've grown to do a lot of different things, I've learned a lot over this time. Now, I wasn't steadily doing YouTube over that entire 5 years, but I was always doing things in the background or always trying to keep doing videos. There was spans where I missed several months at a time just due to life things, and I just didn't really figure out my rhythm yet. But now that in this past year, due to being able to be at home a little bit more frequently, I have figured out a rhythm that actually works really well for me. And it allows me to do other things, allows me to collab, allows me to do a lot of YouTube stuff that I really never had the opportunity to do before. So I really wanted to focus on that this year in 2021, set some goals for myself, hopefully not only meet them, but exceed them and go on to do all sorts of wacky, wild things on this thing we call the internet. But if you're here with me live, I would like to hear from you in the chat. If there's anything you set for your goals for 2021 as we go through these, we'll bring that up a couple of times. I'll go through the chat as we go. We'd love to hear some of your goals, or if there's anything that you're really looking forward to this year, or if there's anything you want to see me do in this year. I have a lot of ambitious things, some more realistic, some very ambitious, at least in my mind, but I don't think that they're all impossible. It's just going to take a lot of work and dedication. So let's go ahead and jump into the chat really quick, and then we will start with the list. All right, so we got Creativity from the Future is in the house. How are you, sir? One of the best, brightest men out there. I really appreciate you being here. We've got Ryan in the house. Good to see you, Ryan. And we've got Scooby. Thank you, Scooby, for Happy New Year to you as well. Good to see you. And we've got really like your cinematic late. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's actually in part thanks to Hey Archer. That was something that we were I had an idea, but he's the one that actually came up with the title of cinematic late. I will give him credit for that. I wanted to do something that I was like late to the party or something like that. But he did the research and actually found out that that was a name that was taken. So cinematically late is what we came up with. He primarily came up with, and I've just been running with it ever since. And I can't thank him enough for that. He gave the title to something that I really wanted to work on, and it just helped me launch into actually doing the project. So that's something that we'll definitely be continuing on through 2021. All right, we've got a couple people saying what's up, what's up. Okay, cool. So let's not waste any time. This isn't going to be a really long stream. I mainly narrowed it down to 5 goals that I wanted to have for my YouTube channel for this year. Now, again, as I mentioned, some are ambitious, some are a little bit more realistic. The first of which I will say is fairly ambitious. Now, it took me a long time to even get to where I am today to hit 300 subscribers. I really campaigned hard, and with your guys' help, I got there this year. But I was roughly around close to 200 at the beginning of the year. So my goal for this year, 2021, is to get to 500 subscribers. A little bit nuts, I know, just hear me out. Now, I feel like we did 100 this year. Now, of course, if we can match that, that's amazing. But if we can exceed that, if we can double it, now we're really talking. But again, I always need all of your guys' help to get there in order to make this channel as big and as inclusive as I possibly can. And I want all of you guys to be a part of it no matter what. But that is definitely one of the main goals. Now, all of these goals, by the way, I should mention, are in no particular order. I don't expect to hit 500 and then do the next goal. All of these things are happening simultaneously. I feel like that this year is where a lot of that growth is going to come. I feel like last year I kind of planted the seeds in a lot of things, and this year just taking those things that I've learned, watching it grow a little bit, and then just having it blossom full on. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Got a message on my computer and it distracted me. So yes, that is the goal. Crazy, a little bit. Unrealistic, also no, because there's people that have been on YouTube for like a month and they're already at like 1,000 subscribers. How they do it, I don't know, because I've been hustling for close to 5 years, as I mentioned. But for the most part, now that I'm actually being serious about it, I'm hoping to at least hit that goal of 500 subscribers. Let me know if you guys think that's crazy unrealistic or not. Would love to hear your thoughts. Now, let's move on to my second goal, which is going to be, I hope you guys can see that, increase my average view duration to about 5 minutes. Now, I did do a post recently, I think it was on my Instagram, where I talked about how one of my videos, although it didn't have a ton of views, the average view duration was up, which is definitely a good thing. Now, I took a look at my analytics and I found out that my average view duration, at least in the past 1 year, 365 days, was roughly about 2.5 minutes. Now, that's good, that's decent, don't get me wrong, but when my videos can roughly land anywhere between like 7 to 15 minutes, it's not that great. So I really wanted to take a big look into what am I doing right, what can I improve on? I really got to work on all the things I'm sure a lot of people here in the live stream will agree with me. A lot of things that Pat Flynn will be talking about, Sean Cam will be talking about, working on that hook, working on that introduction, those things that are really going to bring people in and get them to continue to watch. So that's something that I really want to focus on and improve and really bump up that number. If I can go beyond 5, that's awesome. But that's really my main goal, is about 5 minutes. Now, granted, my videos, again, range between that, I think roughly around 7 minutes, because I like to talk a lot, to 15 minutes, because I like to talk a lot. So I think that's a good range where I can say, you know, I'm making progress. Maybe you're not going to watch the whole thing. Maybe I'm not going to get every viewer to watch the full 15-minute video, the full however long video. Sometimes I go over. I mean, some of my cinematic relates that I've done with my wife go like half an hour, hour and a half even. Especially when I collab, I just talk a lot. So I'm going to try and do my best to bump up that number, really get people watching and staying hooked in, and just sort of go from there. Go over to the chat, see what everybody's up to. Oh, we got Debbie in the house. What's up, Debbie? Got K-Walk in the house. Oh my God, it's a full house tonight. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Ryan thinks I've got some manageable goals. Okay. We're only 2 deep. Remember, we've got 5 we're working on this year. Now, there's a couple, I feel like I kind of cheated, because there's some that I actually had as goals that I'm already kind of been working on in the background. But this year's the year I'm going to finish it and actually, you know, make sure it happens. So if I put it into the universe that this is my list, it's got to happen, right? We got to keep working on it. So let's go ahead and go to the next one. This one, I think, is probably the biggest, most ambitious one next to the 500 subscribers. It's a biggie. Now, I want to have a new upload. That means a video that's going to be posted in 2021 reach over 20,000 views. That's a lot. I think my most popular video at this time was a video posted, I want to say, in 2019, I think. Let me check. But it's gotten right around, oops. My fingers automatically go to TikTok on my phone because it's addicting. So my most viewed video, if we go here, is a Kowalski video that was posted in, what year was this posted? I don't know what year this was posted. I thought it would just say. Anyway, I'm not going to waste time on it. It doesn't say when it was posted. Anyway, it's this video here, which I don't know if you can see it. Kowalski Mystery Solved. You can see there, it's got 11,000 views. Now, that's a lot. That's a video that's been up for like 2 years. To have an upload go up this year and hit 20,000, I'm gonna have to hit like a very good point or make some really good like uh, arguments for myself. But that's a good challenge. It makes me want to be a better writer in the way that I prepare for videos, to really have basically my stuff together so that I can make a video that actually is watchable. And I think in turn, if I get something like this, it can go hand in hand with the previous one, which was, how do I do this? Oh, wait, I can never get the directions right. With this one, which is to increase that average view duration. So maybe if I get something that can not necessarily go viral, because I think viral has definitely changed in terms of its definition over the past years, with a lot of people being on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, all the social media platforms. Viral isn't necessarily what I'm going for. I don't feel like viral is a good term to what I want to associate with my channel, but I want something that's going to more or less garner attention in a good way. I don't want it to be like, this video sucks and that's the 20K view video. I just want to make sure it's something that's good and people enjoy. And I think that having those views really helps show that. And it's just really finding that marketable sort of niche area that people really want to talk about. It's a really hot topic. There could be a lot of different factors to it, but hopefully we'll get there down the line. I'm sorry if you can hear my son. All right, let's go over to, we got Hey Archer in the house. What's up, my friend? Hey, 500 is in reach. Good, good, I like it. I think you can get there. Pax is there in like 5 minutes, to be honest with you, to get to his 500. He's been crushing it. So I think 500, we can definitely do that. Your stream hooked me into DSLR for filming. Inspired me to hook my DSLR for filming. I've been using my iPad to up to date. Let's see how it goes. That's a really good idea. I recently changed from my iPhone to a DSLR. Well, it's not a DSLR, it's a mirrorless. It's a Canon M50 Mark II. I never posted my video on unboxing it this year. Maybe I'll do that. I feel like I've had it for long enough that it kind of doesn't matter anymore. But I could kind of spin it to be a combo talking about stuff that I improved on, which was something that I want to talk about. So hopefully we can get there. And Archer agrees, you can do it. Love Vlogmas. Pax is in the house. What's up? What's up? All right. So let's set another goal. Let us set another goal. So we've got 3, and it's been 12 minutes. I was watching some of my streams the other day just to try and learn from myself, and some of them go either way too long, like an hour, which is fine, but for what I'm talking about, it kind of depends. And sometimes I'm like, okay, get to it. So we're gonna get to it. So the next thing that I want to do in 2021, I want to upgrade 2 things. Now this I have very specific in mind. I already have actually the 2 things that I want to upgrade. One of which is going to be more immediate than the other one, but I want to upgrade at least 2 things for the channel. Now, for a lot of the viewers, most likely you guys won't see a lot of these upgrades. One upgrade is going to be an editing software. The other upgrade is going to be a lens. Now, my wife makes the argument that I don't need the lens. I just got this camera. It works fine. It looks great. It looks 10 times better than my iPhone that I was using 2 months ago, 3 months ago. So I don't actually need it, but I really, really want it. And so that's probably going to be one of the things that I upgrade. That one will definitely, you'll see the difference here. The background will probably be a little bit blurrier. We'll get a little bit different look to the channel. But again, some of that stuff is behind the scenes in terms of like programs, updating softwares, so I can make editing even better. I've been playing a lot with Final Cut Pro, and to be honest with you, I love it, and I really need to get like the full version because now that I made the jump from iMovie, I don't know if I can go back to iMovie because I just really, really like Final Cut Pro. It's just 10 times easier. I can edit all the little things that I want to edit, and it just makes my life so much better. So that one will probably partially be, or at least probably be, the first upgrade before too late. All right, and then what is that? 4. That's 4. All right, so we've got one more upgrade one more goal to set for 2021. and that is to update my channel art, images, and branding. Now, I have used the same channel art, the one that you see in my normal live stream thumbnails. I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to show you on my phone because I'm too lazy to look for it on my computer. It's the one you guys see every single live, or except for this one. This guy right here. This guy right here. That's me. Whoops. That's me. My wife hates this picture. She hates this picture. Now, this has been in my phone since, well, this says since 2019, but I think that was when I updated my phone, was in 2019. So realistically, that's kind of been my channel art, or at least the main one, for probably about 2-3 years. So it needs to be updated. She hates the picture. I kind of don't like the picture. I feel like we could definitely need an update. Side note, I want to refresh it. I've already been working on some updates to like the channel banner. So if you go on to YouTube and search my name, not only will you get to see a new thumbnail or not thumbnail, profile picture, but you'll get to see like a whole new cover art banner. And that'll go across all of my platforms, including well, Instagram, you don't have a banner, but Facebook, cover, whatever they call it, that'll be updated. So a couple of different things will be updated down the line in terms of the overall look of the channel. I want to just make it look a little bit less, for lack of a better word, tacky or unprofessional. I want to make sure that the improvements that I'm making reflect in, like, when you look up youtube.com, if you look up Aaron Waller, if you look up anything and you see me related to it, I want you to think, wow, this guy like is kind of knows what he's talking about, but also like he looks the part. I don't want it to just be like me chilling and hanging out, whatever. It's going to take a lot of work. And a lot of these are going to be refreshes that I feel like I need to make the channel better, to make the community better, to bring a lot of new things to the channel and just grow. And I feel like that's something that I really want to do this year. I don't want to sit stagnant, just doing the same thing and just call it growth just because I'm adding video, just because I'm adding content to the channel. Doesn't mean that I'm growing. It just means that I'm kind of like stuck where I'm at, but I don't want to do that. I want to grow beyond that. And that's really what I want this year to be about, is taking what I've done over the past 5 years, packaging it in a much better way that brings a lot more attention, engagement. When I say attention, I don't mean like bring attention to me. Like I'm gonna shoot up into the stars and be like one of the main YouTuber people. Not like that, but like just build a community and be able to share this with you guys. I think is probably one of the best ways to put it. Archer says it all the time, that his channel isn't his, it's ours, the viewers. And I kind of want to echo that a bit, and just grow and just go on a personal journey of growth and have you guys come along with me as a community. I think that would be a lot of fun. All right, let's go over to, now that we wrapped up the list, let's see what you guys are up to. Remember, let me know your thoughts in the comments or the live chat. I always mess that up on live streams. On what you think about some of these goals, as well as if you have any goals for yourself. If you're a YouTuber, I know a lot of people in here are YouTubers, podcasters, content creators of some kind. What is some of your main goals for 2021? I would love to hear from you guys, because I want us to be able to hold each other accountable to reaching these goals. I'm not going to hit all five of these. Sorry. I'm not going to hit all 5 of those. Not that it's impossible. I want to very badly. But I know realistically that if I can hit 1 out of 5, 2 out of 5, I'll be happy. If I can hit 4 out of 5, I'll be ecstatic. 5 out of 5, I might pass out. I probably won't pass out. But yeah, let me know what you guys want to set for goals in this year, so we can hold each other accountable. I think I follow a good majority of you guys, and I want to make sure that, you know, you're improving, I'm improving, and we can go on this journey, like I said, together. And also, I'm going to do a Sean Cannell. Hold on. If you guys are getting value, make sure to smash that. I can't even get it through. If you guys are getting value from this video, make sure to hit that like button, hit subscribe if you guys haven't already. I would greatly appreciate that because I know I'll forget that by the end. Let's see what else we got going on. Creativity from the future, support. I appreciate you, my friend. All right, let's see. Goals are awesome. Thank you so much, Debbie. I appreciate it. Love the font. This is just like kind of like a wacky. I think you're talking about these things. I did the backwards again. I think you're just talking about those. That's just like a font that's like a almost like a comic book or I think it's like a specific comic-y type of font that I just thought I think it's cool. And it's not Comic Sans, so it's not as terrible, but it still looks cool. All right, see what else we got going on here. Just did a quick update based on Pat's review today. That's a really good thing. Pat reviewed my channel a while back. I actually been wanting to get another review done from Pat, but I want to make sure that these upgrades that I'm talking about, like the channel art, like the little improvements, things like that, get done before I actually do that again, because I don't want him to say, look at the channel again and feel like nothing's really changed. I want to show that improvement, and some of that improvement just takes a little bit longer. But yes, those improvements definitely help. Updated my channel art a couple months too. It's a nice refresh sometimes. I agree. The channel art is probably one of the biggest things that I've been wanting to upgrade, other than my camera. Whoops, as I bump my microphone. Other than my camera, it's probably been one of the biggest things that I've been wanting to. Plus, every time that I hit the like live thing and my wife says, God, I hate that picture of you, I'm like, okay, I feel a little bit worse about myself and I should probably update that. All right, still have to go back and make changes to the podcast. I'll need intros and outros. Those ones can be tough to make or to get involved with. For me, when I'm making at least a video, I feel like the intro and like hook stuff is one of the tougher areas. I used to really focus on like having that intro like video. I still have the end card or outro card, whatever you want to call it, on every video, but I've pretty much deleted stuff. A lot of people, unless it's something that's like mega brandable and like you are this thing, a lot of people don't care. And so why am I going to put a lot of effort into something that people don't really care about? Do I want it? Absolutely. I want a really cool one, but I just haven't been able to make one thus far. Yes, agree with creativity from the future. Hit the smash the like button for your friend Aaron. The view duration is the hardest one I'm pulling for you. Yes, that is probably one of the toughest ones. But I think if I maybe start making more shorter form content, but with really a lot of value and interesting things to say, really good editing. Like I said, I go on sometimes for way longer than I want. I think my Mandalorian video was 13, 14 minutes. And realistically, I thought that I only recorded a good 7 minutes of content at most. So I really got to start bringing my thoughts more concise to make sure that that is a little bit more consumable and not just a guy droning on for 15 minutes. Whoops, sorry. Oh my God. Once you decide on colors and image, forward to me. I have videos account if you ever want a quick intro and outro. Oh, that's really cool. Thanks so much, Kwok. I appreciate that. Always good to have basic manageable goals and others that stretch you and challenge you to get better. Yeah, I agree with that. That's where a lot of the ideas came from, is that realistically, are they all possible? I mean, in a perfect world, absolutely. I mean, I probably would have crushed the 500 a while ago in my mind, but I haven't. And there's something that I got to figure out to make sure that I get there. Think I can do all 5? Awesome, thank you. Be in and out, so I'll listen to the whole replay. That's okay, no problem. I need to hear your goals, Archer, because I know that you had a bunch going in and you smashed a lot in last year. So I definitely want to know an update on your list. So sorry. Where are we at? We're at 25. Okay, I want to go about half an hour, so we're doing good. sit down with some SMART goals for my YouTube channel. SMART goals are actually really helpful. In my personal life and job and outside of YouTube, my actual job that makes me money, we talk about SMART goals fairly often, and they can actually be extremely helpful. I think I didn't make one for this, just to kind of keep it separate from my work, because I don't want to think SMART goal is associated with YouTube as well as my actual job. These are just things that I want to put out there into the universe, make an actual list and get done. But SMART goals are definitely extremely helpful. I mean, this is for a whole year. I did it backwards. This is for a whole year, and can we get there? 100%. SMART goals are a good way to go. So we grow my podcast, rework my website, launch my channel. Ryan, I saw some good stuff from you, man. When you put up a post on Instagram, I think it was a couple weeks ago, it was amazing. You should really focus on that. I think the quality of it was really good. A lot of it was really interesting stuff, and I would love to see more from when you actually launch your channel. And also, everybody bother Creativity from the Future to get going on his channel. He has a channel, but we need more content from him, so make sure you go and bother him. Almost ready for a blog revisit from Pat too. Yep. It's always good to get those fresh eyes on the channel. And very unbiased and like want to push you towards growth. They're not trying to hurt you and say, oh, this thumbnail sucks. They're saying, oh, this thumbnail is maybe not clickable because XYZ. Or you need to really work on that first 30-second stuff. Or it's extremely helpful, and it definitely changes the way you look at yourself and your channel as a whole. And it's good to get those fresh eyes every once in a while to make sure you're on the right path and growing the way that you want to grow. Following my struggle to make quality banner and image to use for YouTube that represents but not identical to my podcast logo. I've been playing with Canva a lot. It doesn't have everything that I want. I may end up going for the paid pro version, whatever it may be. But from what I can see, a lot of the stuff that I use for like thumbnail creation and banner creation, I just literally look up on YouTube or on Google like the banner size by pixels, and then I'll just get like a black one or a white one, a blank one, and then I save it to an app on my phone that I can edit photos and stuff and mix and match, kind of like a Photoshop on the go. But I can like remove backgrounds and like paint it out, or like try and like blend images and things like that. So that's how actually a lot of my thumbnails are made. A lot of my banners and things aren't just in general are made, or I use those sort of tools that let me sort of mix and match and place things in places that maybe I'm not sure about, but I can test and see how it goes, and that's been extremely beneficial. So I think that's maybe one of those upgrade 2 things so that I can better increase the quality of thumbnails and make it a little bit more clickable. Did reach the goal today with podcasting my first video on YouTube. Posting, sorry. Oh, I did not know that. I will definitely have to look that up. I have to find you. I think I subscribed to you. I'll have to check my subscription notifications. Let me see. I'm pretty sure I subscribed to you, Ryan. Maybe I didn't. Unless it's under a different name. Unless you did post it as like your 318. But let me see. Oh, maybe I'm not. I'll find it. Let me know if it's in 318 on YouTube or if it's under your name. But that's awesome. I can't wait to check it out. Are you a VRA student? Are you doing 7R system and reaching before your record? Researching before you record? I don't know what some of those things are, to be honest with you. I'm just a guy. Let me get rid of some of these because they're not helpful to the comments. For me, I love researching before doing an actual video. Now, I've done a couple of different things in the past, and I'm already starting to go over my 30-minute goal, where I would literally write an entire script and then record it basically verbatim. But then I found out that I'm not very good at reading the script and recording and like memorizing a full block of text or whatever I want to say as I record. And that just makes me frustrated and it just doesn't lead to a good video. And it leads to a lot of repeating the same sentences to the point where it's frustrated and I don't look like I'm having fun anymore. Then I switched to the method of just making a bullet point where maybe I'll talk about, I don't know, I just recently saw Tenet last night. So I'll probably make a video about that in the future. But I make about 3 to 5 bullet points and then just hit those main topics, but just blabber on forever. And that doesn't really work out because then my videos end up being that 15, 20-minute video, which I don't want to be at that mark. I want to make it shorter. So, because I feel like not everything that I have to say has to be in the video by any means, but that it just needs to be shorter and more concise. And I need to present my ideas and things that I want to say in a lot cleaner of a format that's just easier to understand and not just a ramble. So now I'm doing kind of a combination where I write a full script. I don't have to go verbatim, but I keep the paragraphs short. I try and keep it concise and just try not to ramble too much, but I still ramble a lot. Workshop yesterday was great. A lot of info from it. Yeah. Oh, the VRA, is that the Sean Cannell stuff? Because I know he's done a lot of stuff. Now I haven't. Oh, I'm slouching. Wow, I got comfortable. The Video Ranking Academy. That's what it is. I figured it out, and I didn't look it up on the thing. So I haven't done Video Ranking Academy. I was doing with Sean Cannell and Think Media when they were doing the, I think, Grow with Video sort of challenge for like a month. But then after that sort of ended, I stopped. But I definitely have considered doing the other Think Media programs with Sean Cannell. They really are impactful. And I've been actually going through some of the, even though some of it's redundant, at least in my mind, the YouTube's Creator Academy, just to see if there's anything that I'm missing. Because, like, again, if you're a month in with 3 videos and you're at 1,000 subscribers, what am I doing wrong? Or what is it that you're doing so right? So, not that I'm trying to compare myself to everyone and everything, but the competition is good. And I want to find out how I can improve myself to hit my goals. Use Canva for the most part. Post on IG. Very nice. It's your name. Okay, I'll check it out. Ryan posted a video. That's right. Use Canva all the time. Just found out I get extra stuff for free as an educator. Oh, that's really awesome. I know a lot of educator and student discounts can happen for a lot of things. You can get like the Apple Store ones, which only gets you like $50 off of some things, but every little bit helps. A lot of educational stuff for Canva. I think there's a whole array of things you can get really good discounts for. Congrats. Yep. I'm going to go try and find Ryan's videos, our new video that he posted. But those, again, are my goals. Let's run through them one more time really quick before we're out of here. So, we want to, doing backwards, hit 500 subscribers. We're going to hit our average view duration to being about 5 minutes. We're going to get over 20,000 views on a new upload that's going to be posted this year. It can be posted in January and end December 31st. I don't care. If I can get 20,000, I get 20,000. We're going to upgrade 2 things, equipment or programs. What's another word that I can think of? Stuff on this channel, behind the scenes or in front of the camera, just to grow. And then, of course, updating the channel art, images, and branding so that it just looks cleaner, it looks more concise, it looks professional. So those are the main 5 goals. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you like this video, make sure to hit the thumbs up button if you haven't already. What else? Hit subscribe if you haven't hit subscribe already. Share my videos with your friends and family. Come hang out and get nerdy with me all the time. But yeah, other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope to see you in the next video, which will be on Thursday. That'll be a cinematically late. And then also big, you should check out Pax's new channel, Paximus, where we're going to be doing a live stream with Archer on Thursday night. Thursday night? I think it's Thursday night. Going to be talking about something really fun, Wonder Woman 1984. Pax hasn't seen it yet. Me and Archer already have done videos on it. Should check those out. That's on Thursday and live on Sundays, maybe changing in the future. Don't know yet. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I hope to see you guys in future videos. Have a great rest of your night and have a happy new year.